Welcome, race fans. Just first off, I want to get this out of the way. I am having cable and internet issues today, so if you happen to drop out and lose connection or something, just refresh your page. I'm just going to let it go and let it be what it is. I've already talked to Guy and Hugo about it, so I apologize ahead of time. Out of my hands. I'm not a cable guy. That's up for the cable company to fix, so just a heads up on that, folks, okay? But welcome here to Talladega. Welcome back. The European Stock Car Championship here today at Talladega for 113 laps. These guys are ready to go. We've got a pretty good sized field here today. And going to be some good racing, I believe. Let's hope so, huh? Well, thanks you all for tuning in here today on MaxSpeedTV. We appreciate it. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do like to have our subscribers. Drivers, I believe, are in a driver's meeting right now, so we're waiting for them to get out of the driver's meeting. I'm not sure if they're going to get back out on the track to practice in time, but we'll keep you posted here as to what's going on. And again, thank you. All right, about 2 minutes left here, a little less than 2 minutes till qualifying begins. And again, like I said, I don't know if you're going to be able to watch us or not. It is probably going to be choppy. If you do have problems, just refresh. Try to keep up with us here, folks. I apologize ahead of time, but probably going to be a long day here broadcasting for me with it. In just the last minute here, it's already dropped 1,000 frames. So I don't know what's going on with the internet. They're coming tomorrow to look at it. Couldn't get out here today, obviously. Okay, it looks like that's going to wrap up practice. We're going to go ahead, step away here, and play our national anthem, and we will be right back.
Guys. And now, the most famous words in motorsports. Gentlemen, start your engine!
Okay, we're back, waiting on that first time to come in. Like I said, folks, I apologize ahead of time. I am having cable and internet issues. So please bear with me. If something happens and you do lose connection, just try to refresh your page, and hopefully that works for you. We're going to go ahead and try to broadcast it. I've already talked to Guy about it, so hopefully everything goes all right. I'm hoping and praying here, but no guarantees, folks. Just to let you know, Guy, in the last 6 minutes, it's dropped 4,708 frames in the last 6 minutes. So it's crazy. I don't know. Probably isn't really going to be worth anything, but we'll do the best we can here. Hopefully it'll come out all right. Maybe a little choppy or something. I'm not sure. But out of my hands, that's up to the cable guys to take care of. Yeah, looking good so far. Wait till they get to moving. It keeps dropping. It just dropped out to 0 frames. Dennis Sherp. Oh, Aaron Gearing taking the pole. Wow, these guys are turning in some great times here. Okay, folks, let's get through the qualifying order here. Let's give you a rundown here of where everybody did grid. Aaron Gearing taking the pole. Congratulations to him with a 50.119. Congratulations. Andy Oakley in second place. Oh, what did I do that for? The heck did I do that for? I clicked the wrong one. Okay, Dennis Sherp in third, Matthew Dalton in fourth, Linus in fifth place, Rachel Whiteford in sixth, Eduardo in seventh, Marcus Hagman eighth, William Perry ninth, Dennis Rosamoff in 10th, Robert Erling 11th, Sean Ambrose 12th, Aaron Maspero, I believe that is, in 13th. Hugo coming in 14th. Vit Solomon 15th. Bronislav Robanek in 16th. Lewis Dennis in 17th. Michael Blom in 18th. Martin Kappel in 19th. Peter Jensen 20th. Avi in 21st. Thomas Corrini, I believe, Corny, whatever, in 22nd. Fosto, 23rd. Joshua Drinkwater, 24th. John Holm, 25th. Sergio, 26th. And I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, we're ready to get going. We're ready to go racing here, folks. If this thing holds up. All right, here we go. Pace car about to head down pit road. It does. Waiting on that green flag to kick this thing off. Welcome back. Race here at Talladega for the European Stock Car Championship. Aaron Gearing bringing them to the line. And green, green, green. 113 laps for these gentlemen. Get everything sorted out here. Let me give you a little more volume on this. There we go. Aaron Gearing still in the lead. Dennis Sherp, second place. Dennis doing a fine job on that bottom. Linus right behind him, third. They come around to complete lap number one, and Aaron Gearing in command. Looks like he will lead the very first lap of this race, so congrats to him for grabbing that first elusive lap. Anybody's game out here today, kind of an even playing field for everybody. So this is definitely a trying time for these guys. These cars are very hard to draft. A lot of give and takes got to be given here and taken by these guys. It's hard to suck up onto the bumper of each other. You got to just kind of ride, and hopefully you can get a run. Eduardo, sixth place. Well, like I said, folks, I'm having cable issues, so I apologize ahead of time. William Perry, seventh. Newcomer to the league. Doing a fine job right there. Andy Oakley in eighth. Matthew Dalton, ninth. And rounding out the top 10, Robert Erling. So far, so good. We're seeing some 3 wide action going on back here. Looks like that's settled out to 2 wide now. Back in the back part of the field, let's go back to Fosto. Back here, 25th. As Aaron Gearing leads yet another lap. Rachel Whiteford in 5th. Kind of gives you a little bit of a sense of what it's like out here for these people to race. Rachel, I'm not sure if that's a woman. Is Rachel a woman, Guy? Do you know? I mean, that's really cool if it is. Then I won't be saying gentlemen. I'll be saying ladies and gentlemen out here. Looking back to 6th place, Eduardo. Trying to suck up onto the back bumper of Rachel here, but man, it's so hard to get that draft. These cars just don't draft like they used to. down the backstretch. Andy Oakley back here in 8th place. As Aaron Gearing continues the lead up front, Dennis Sherp in tow. Sean Ambrose running in 14th. These guys all too wide back here. Looking good though, man. Everybody's holding their line pretty well. The car's weaving around a little bit, but that's not too bad considering all the aero push around these cars. A lot of people don't really understand when you're in the draft like that doing 204 mile an hour. There is a lot of aero push around these cars. The number 32, Dennis Razumov, gets up into the wall. Look like he tries to save it to keep it off of people coming up to the high side. It looked like the number 71 there, Sean Ambrose, drifted up the hill a little bit, and Dennis Razumov checked up, so he didn't get involved in that. Hugo, 17th. He gets a little wiggly going into the turn. Dennis Razumov tucks in behind him, stays in that draft. Everybody being pretty patient out here right now. Oh, okay, good. Rachel is a woman. Very cool. Very cool. Race Spot TV. All right. Oh, very nice. Ah, that's awesome. That is really awesome. Well, we got two wide action going on up in the front. As they come around here, Aaron Gearing still in command. But the number 54 there, Matthew Dalton, trying to get up there. Up on the high side. Working with Aaron Maspero in that high line with him. And we have a caution, folks. So let's see where the caution is. We got one off the track. Hugo bringing out the first caution. Let's see what happened to Hugo. Down here to a good view. Looks like they're going to go 3 wide here. And maybe a little bumping between him and Sean Ambrose. Almost. Sorry about that. Yes, sir. A little bumping there by Sean Ambrose gets Hugo loose. Hopefully he doesn't go to the outside wall, but that's usually what happens. Looks like he comes up, and he is going to collect another car, the number 43 of Peter Jensen. Peter Jensen getting into it, and Hugo going to get a lot of damage on that. It looks like Peter just barely gets into the outside wall, so he may be okay. Very little contact by him. So first caution of the race out, folks. As Hugo brings it to pit road now, trying to get that damage looked at. As Aaron Gearing stays out. Well, we'll see here in a minute. We'll see here in a minute if he does bring everybody to pit road or not. It looks like he is bringing everybody to pit road, but Dennis Sherp staying out. He will lead that lap. Wow. Aaron Gearing coming to pit road. Looks like a fuel-only stop for Aaron Gearing. In the meantime, Dennis Sherp will be scored as our leader. And he collects a point for leading that lap. "7 minutes of repairs for Hugo." Oh, man. Well, it could have been a whole lot worse, Gee. He could have been sitting there with 30 minutes of damage, and that would really put him many, many, many laps down that he'd never recuperate from. So hopefully, at 7 minutes of repair only puts him down maybe 2 or 3 laps, and he'll be able to get them laps back with caution. So not that we want to see a lot of cautions, but if cautions come out, that'll be good for him to get back on the lead lap. All right, so they'll be lining back up. Dennis Sherp first, Marcus Hagman second, Linus Brostam in third, Rachel Whiteford fourth, William Perry fifth, Sean Ambrose sixth. Aaron Gearing will be back in seventh, the first one to come off of pit road. Andy Oakley eighth, Thomas Corney in ninth, and Martin Capel in 10th. All right, we're waiting on the one to go here. As they come around here, we'll see if the lights go off this time. And if they do, we'll be going green the next time by, folks. And yes, the lights do go out. Okay, here we go, folks. Ready to get them going here, back racing. As a pace car heads for pit road, Dennis Sherp in the lead. Number 99, Marcus Hagman on the outside of the front row with him. Let's see how these guys get going here. Double file all the way back. Some guys just coming off pit road to catch up, and we're back under green flag here at Talladega. Linus Brostam takes up the second spot. And here comes Rachel Whiteford in third. A lady in there racing with all these guys and having a great time. That's really awesome. I didn't know Race Spot did anything anymore. I thought they pretty much defunct there or something. I don't know. Vitt Solomon, 12th place. Matthew Dalton, 13th. Eduardo, 14th. Robert Erling, 15th place. Hugo back out on the track. So we got some trouble here. Somebody up here was wiggling a little bit. Make out who that was. I believe that was Javi. He looks like he caught the apron there going into turn one, but he's okay, but it really kind of separated the field a little bit. John Holm back here 21st. Bosto 22nd. These guys are just in that window where they do have time to check up if something does happen up there. Sherp still in the lead. Looking back on the whole field there from Dennis Sherp. Everybody just staying in line, looks like right now. A long race ahead of them. They got just a little under 100 laps to go here, folks. Sean Ambrose into the 6th place. Taking a look here real quick. Sean started back in 12th, got himself into 6th. Not a bad place to be right now. He is kind of ahead of a lot of people there, so he may be in the clear if a big one happens. We know it's going to happen, we just don't know when. Folks, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button. Lewis Dennis back to the back of the field. Just riding right now, running 6 seconds behind the leader. Doing all right. Looks like he may have a little damage on that right side, but I don't think he's too awful bad looking there, right? He's okay. Marcus Hagman back to 4th. We got a little bit of a separation there between 8th place, Josh Drinkwater, and 9th place, Thomas Corney. A little bit of a separation, a little bit less, about 3/4 of a second. Not too bad. That's the second group. They'll be reeling in that front group here before too long. Down the backstretch, Dennis Sherp is still in the lead. He's led for 9 laps so far, coming to turn lap number 10. That's a pretty awesome camera view. I love that. And Lina's taking over the lead. Hasn't officially led a lap yet as Dennis Sherp falls in behind him now. And see what he can do. Maybe he can push Linus. Just isn't no breakaway anymore. We used to see a two-car breakaway, and it's just not there anymore. You get to the back of the car, and it's like a wall of air between you and the car in front of you, and you just can't get to them to bump them. It's really kind of taken the drafting effect away from these cars. We ride along here for a second. You'll see, looking from Dennis Sherp ahead to our leader, there's just a cushion of air right there. He just can't get to the back of him to push him. And the same way goes behind him now. If we look back behind him, if I can find the camera, where is it? It's the same way behind him. Rachel Whiteford in third just can't get to Dennis Sherp and help push him. So it's just kind of ride. And now it looks like that back part of that field has caught up to the front part. Matthew Dalton back here in 12th place. Eduardo 13th. Andy Oakley now passing up Eduardo. Aaron Maspero in 15th. We've got it all the way back to Bronislav, 17th place. Now it's a long ways back, about 7 seconds or 7 seconds back to Michael Blome running in 18th place. This is a whole nother group of cars back here, folks. This is all the way back to John Holm taking up the rear of that group. But up front, Linus, our leader, he wants to get up there and lead some laps as Dennis Sherp kind of let him go and pulled him over. Pull over and let him go. That's a good job. Back here from Martin Capel. Let's ride along with him here for just a minute. Watch us racing right in the pack right here. They're too wide. Running back here, 13th place. Pretty fun. I'll tell you what, these guys are having a blast here. Eduardo losing the draft off of that group. Back about a half a second off the back of Aaron Maspero. Looks like a lot of fun though. These guys are having a blast out here. This is what these guys live for right here. Flat foot racing. Talladega style. Ooh, some drivers check up. That's just what we wanted to see. No caution, but some checking up there. I've seen some fire coming out of somebody's exhaust. So somebody backed off the gas there, checked up. So that's a good deal for Eduardo. Him and Robert Erling catch up to that pack. Bronislav now back here by himself. Oh, that's got to hurt. That's got to hurt as he loses the draft. No partner. It won't be long, and this back group here of Michael Blome and company will be reeling him in. Dennis Rosimov, Sergio, Fausto, Avi, Louis Dennis. Them guys all working together. As Dennis Sherp retakes the lead. Rachel Whiteford in second. Car's getting a little squirrely there. Looked like Sean Ambrose got a little squirrely coming into or out of the turn. That made some people check up. Drinkwater in 11th. Vitt Solomon closest to the front that he's been today. Let's take a look here. He started back in 15th. Got himself into 12th place right now. All the way back to Robert Earling, 16th place. Robert Earling struggling to stay into the draft there of Eduardo right ahead of him. Now we got storms in the area. Holy smokes, man. It's lightning and thunder in here now. It's just one thing doing from one thing to another, isn't it, Gee? I can't win for losing today. Aaron Gearing was up there, led 8 laps earlier, running back in 5th place. Sherp continues to lead. Go back here, Robert Earling still in that group, hanging on to the draft. These guys have pulled away from that second group by about 13 seconds, 12 seconds, about 12 seconds ahead of Michael Blohm. And all these guys back here, Dennis Rosimov, Lewis Dennis, Avi, Sergio, Bronislav, Fausto, John Holm. John kind of losing the draft off of Fausto there. He's going to have to be careful, and boy, he'll drop back really quick. Peter Jensen by himself. This has got to hurt. 29 seconds behind the leader, and I'll tell you, they're going to reel him in really quick. Hugo again back out on the track as the whole group comes up on Hugo. Let's watch as this group just gobbles him right up here, folks. This is Hugo without the draft, and look at him drive right on by here. Lewis, Dennis, and the whole crew driving on by, making it 3 wide on the backstretch. And he ducks down in behind Robert Earling, hoping to catch a little draft, but it's just not going to happen. They're going way too fast for him to even grab that draft. Matthew Dalton now up to the 5th place. Trying to work that high side. He's got the number 83 there, Aaron Gearing, working his way back to the front. As they go 2 wide, hoping to get a little bit of a run here and maybe retake that lead. Wants to drop down in front of Rachel Whiteford, our leader. Rachel did lead that last lap. She gets a great run in the turns here. as they always do, but on the straightaways, it seems like the outside line is pretty fast. And Rachel leads another lap. A whole gaggle of cars right behind these guys. Right behind Rachel, I should say. Still Robert Erling, 1.3 seconds. He's caught back up to that group. Let's ride along here with Robert Erling for a minute. And up front with our leader, looking through a dirty windshield and coming up on some lap traffic. I believe that is Peter Jensen up there. He is about to be put a lap down, folks. Peter Jensen running in 25th place, lost the draft of that front group. And boy, they're coming up on him like a freight train here. Not sure if he's planning on staying high or low or what the deal is. It looks like he is going to go to the high side and let everybody go by. Way to go, Peter. Good. That's good respect out there on the track. He will go a lap down, fall in behind these guys, and hopefully to pick up a little bit of draft off of them. Drops it in behind Robert Erling, but it just doesn't look like he's going to be able to pick up much draft off of him. Boy, the front pack here is on the move, folks. Let's go back to that second group. Michael Blome still in the lead here of that second group. And they're all single file. That's what they're going to have to do to try to chase that front group down. Okay, I guess we're going to be looking for pit stops. Not this lap. Rachel goes high. Dennis Sherp drops to the bottom. Retakes the lead as Rachel gives it up. Linus Prostam in second place, tucks right in behind Dennis Sherp. Getting reports here that maybe seeing pit stops here in the next 8 laps. Okay, very good. Thanks, Guy. I don't know, maybe the weather's straightening out the internet. I don't know. It comes and goes a little bit now, but it's actually straightened it out for the most part. Let's just hope and pray it stays that way. Josh Drinkwater looking at 6th place right now. Marcus Hagman 7th. Marcus has been hanging right in that top 10 here pretty much all day. Matthew Dalton 8th, William Perry 9th, and Sean Ambrose into the top 10. Aaron Maspero in 11th. Let's ride along here with Aaron and see what it looks like up ahead of him. Looks like a traffic jam up there. We'll up here on Aaron Gearing and look back and see what it looks like. And Aaron Gearing back in the lead for another lap here. Looks like he has led 9 laps already, but he retakes the lead, dumping off his partner. That would be Andy Oakley. Now Andy tries to get a run on the high side. Boy, he gets a great run here, and he drops down in front of, brings Josh Drinkwater right along with him. So, boy, they're making that passing work. They pass up the number 47 there of John Holm, putting him a lap down. Vitt Solomon. These guys getting split up a little bit here. The front group pulling away. Out there about 3/4 of a second ahead of Vitt. As this front 5 are pulling away now, folks. Andy Oakley, Josh Drinkwater, Matthew Dalton, Aaron Gearing, and Aaron Maspero pull away. Still waiting to see when pit stops are going to happen here. Probably in the next couple of laps or so. We do have some people are coming to pit road, so that's probably a good thing. To get on a different pit strategy. Looks like Sean Ambrose on pit road. Giving up quite a few positions by coming to pit road. Hugo still on pit road. Getting more repairs done. Sean Ambrose, he'll come off 18th right now, but no dancing partner out there. Nobody to draft with. He gets passed up by Rachel Whiteford. And these guys, boy, I'll tell you, I don't know how she got back so far. It looks like maybe she had went to pit road or something there. But she's got the whole pack of the leaders coming up behind this group. Very good. That's very good. Okay. I see. Okay, Hugo. Oh, sorry about that, man. Sorry. Just had a rotten deal there, buddy. Erling back here, 4.7 seconds. Nobody to draft with. And we're still waiting to see when this front group will be coming to pit road. They're out of pit sequence, so maybe a little while. Matthew Dalton, second place, behind Josh Drinkwater. Drinkwater's pulled away a little. He's got into the draft there of the number 99 of Marcus Hagman, and he's pulled away from second place. He's in the draft with some cars that are about to go a lap down. Drinkwater hanging on. Pulled away from second place by 0.3 of a second. We're still waiting for these guys to come to pit road. Last one in that group, Eduardo hanging on. 2.8 seconds. Well, he's actually not in that group. They've got their own little group going. Bet Solomon leading that group. And then it's a long way back to Michael Blome. These guys 20 seconds behind the leader. Dennis Razumov, Avi, Bronislav, Louis Dennis, Fasto back here, Sergio. These guys all in their own little group. Even got the lap car of William Perry in there. William Perry was way up there in the way up in the group, and now he is a lap down. Man. Aaron Gearing hanging on to 5th place. Let's stay up here with this front group and see when they're going to be coming to pit road here, folks. And here they come, folks, coming to pit road. Josh Drinkwater bringing this whole group with him. Well, maybe not all of them, but most of them. These guys all getting woed down here as he'll come to his pit stall. And let's see what the race off of pit road's going to do for him, folks. Drinkwater, right side tires going on. Left side tires going on. 4-tire change and he's away. Looks like most of the group is going to do a 4-tire change. I think of it as he doesn't want to come off pit road by himself. He definitely wants a partner. He's got guys coming off with him, so that's good. Come off with Matthew Dalton right there, but Vitt Solomon will be scored as our leader as he led that lap. Now he comes to pit road, him and Eduardo. Well, let's keep an eye on these two. Right side's going on Vitt's car. And left side looks like a 4-tire change for Vitt, as Bronislav is scored as our leader now. Quite a few of them on pit road, folks. All the way from 4th back a little ways, but now they're changing. Everybody changing around. We'll get around here. It looks like these two have not been on pit road yet. Bronislav, but Vitt Solomon did come off ahead as he's coming off ahead of these guys. But I don't know how long that's going to last, because that group is coming up on them like a freight train here, folks. Vitt gets back up to speed, which will help him a lot. If he can stay ahead of these guys and join in with that group, he'll be all right. Bronislav on pit road now. Marcus Hagman takes over the lead. And he gets scored for leading that lap. These guys are all messed up on their pit strategies here, or pit cycles, I should say. Everybody's on a different pit cycle, which is kind of makes it interesting. It's all going to come out in the wash at the end, folks. We're going to have to see who did their math correctly, who figured out when they were going to have to pit, and when, how much fuel, tires, or whatever. That's where the mistakes can be made if you don't sit down and figure it out. Drink water right there with them. He's been extremely fast. Rachel Whiteford back on the lead lap as she is challenging for the lead on the high side. Looking here from her car. Trying to give that inside plenty of room, but she should get down there and try to get a little draft off of them, a little side draft. She could pick up quite a bit of ground on these guys. Some good racing here so far today. Taking a look at the race summary, we've had one caution, and that was way back a long time ago, like on lap 20 or something like that. Heck, I don't even know. I'm sorry, it was like on lap 9. I think it was on lap 9 we had a caution. 8 or 9. Yes, sir. This is some great super speedway racing, folks. Again, thank you for tuning in today on Max. Oh, we got a bumper hook there. The number 53 of Andy Oakley. No caution. No caution out, folks. That's going to hurt. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to Andy here. They're staying green, so let's see what happened to Andy. It looked to me like it might have been a bumper hook. The number 9 right behind him here. And yes, exactly, that's what it was. A bumper hook by the number 9 of Rachel Whiteford. Just unfortunate thing that, just happens. So we see this a lot. And unfortunately, he goes right to the inside wall. Going to get a lot of damage. And I hate to say it, but it looks like maybe his motor might have gave out on him. So Andy Oakley, looks like his day is done. Back up here live, Marcus Hagman still in the lead. Please make sure you do subscribe to my YouTube channel there, folks. We do broadcast up here 6 nights a week. The 7th night on Sunday night, tomorrow night, we'll be on Twitch for Sim Racing Authorities Truck Series. So I'm not sure exactly what track they're going to be at. But we will be here later on tonight for IWCR Truck Series. You'll have to tune in. 10:45 Eastern Time. We'll be going live for that. And it will be here at Talladega. Lots of super speedway racing coming this weekend. Thomas Corney in trying to hang on to these guys, but he is 6.9 seconds back. Aaron Maspero in 8th place. Yeah, Felicia. Marcus Hagman in the lead. Good to see him up there. Felicia, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, please. One up into the wall there. Ooh, saves it, though. Good job saving that one. Aaron Gearing now back here all by himself after leading 9 laps earlier in the race. Nobody to draft with. Eduardo leading this pack around. Sean Ambrose behind him. Dennis Razumov. As Sean Ambrose pulls to the outside. Gets a great run. And he passes up Eduardo. These guys running about 26 seconds or 26 and a half seconds behind the leader. All the way back to Robert Erling. Robert's been hanging right with these boys the whole time. Michael Blome now 35 seconds behind with Javi, Bronislav, and William Perry, which is back on the lead lap. A lap or more down, we've got 22nd place, number 92 of Martin Kappel, Peter Jensen in 23rd, John Holm 24th. These are the last of the drivers that are out on the track right now, folks. But Josh Drinkwater back in the lead as he passes up Marcus Hagman. Brings his partner right along with him there, Matthew Dalton. They drop right down, and they did get a good run on Marcus Hagman that time for the lead, so great racing by these guys. Vitt Solomon right in that pack. Linus Brostrom. Rachel Whiteford. She's at the tail end of that pack of 6 cars that have kind of really separated themselves a lot from Dennis Shirt back here. Dennis trying to get up there. He did lead 17 laps earlier in the race. And he's working with Aaron Maspero. Thomas Corney back here in 9th place. And he's working, looks like he is working with the 92 there of Martin Kappel. Martin in 22nd place. Been a good race so far, folks. We are well past halfway now, and these guys are putting on a good show up here in the front. This front 6 is definitely pulled away from the field. Dennis Sharp, 7th place, wishing he could get up there with them guys and race it up. Working with Aaron Maspero. And also with them, John Holm tucking in there and getting some draft off of them boys. Running in 24th. These guys made their pit stop, and boy, they've all worked their way back into, after pit cycles were done. Josh Drinkwater retakes the lead here. He did lead a couple laps earlier after pits. He's worked himself back up into the lead again, and we might see a winner here with Josh Drinkwater. Matthew Dalton hanging with him. Marcus Hagman in 3rd. Marcus takes to the low line as Josh Drinkwater drifts up the hill and lets these guys go on the bottom. I don't know what's up with that, but Marcus Hagman back to the front. Fitz Solomon in 2nd. Started 15th today. Here he is running 2nd place. If you remember back a few weeks ago there, Vitt had a very bad race. Their last race they had before the break. And hopefully to recoup from that today. Got himself up into 2nd place. Very good. Linus in 3rd. Rachel Whiteford in 4th. Drinkwater falls back to 5th, and Matthew Dalton 6th. Let's go back in the field a ways, back to Fausto. This is another group of cars back here. These guys running about 30 seconds back from the leader right now. Robert Erling still hanging on to the back of them. And then back even further, we've got Michael Blom, Avi, Bronislav, William Perry. These guys all running back here. And they're really not that far from going a lap down, folks. The leader actually is really not that far behind them. We'll get a look here just a second. The leader, they are coming out of turn 2 right now, so they're about a straightaway behind them. Let's see if we can get a look here. We'll see if we can get a look here from Marcus Hagman up to the front, or to those cars up in front of him. That they're coming up on to maybe be putting a lap down here, folks. Yeah, they're not that far ahead of them. Right now, they're just maintaining their distance. Fitz Solomon in 2nd. come around here to lead another lap. Marcus Hagman in command of this race right at the moment here, folks. But now here will be 12 laps when he crosses the line. That's not the most laps led yet today. Most laps has been led by Dennis Sherp. He's led 17 laps, but he's running back in 7th place, 12.7 seconds behind this leader. And we have a caution, folks. Let's see where the caution lies. Oh! Fosto getting tore up there by the number 31. Let's go back and take a look at that. A look at that from the far chase view. I'm not sure exactly what happened here. We'll see if we can't get a shot of it. Somebody getting a little wiggly up there. Right there, the number 31, if we can get up to that. That would be Sergio. Looks like he gets a hook there from the number 32. I'm trying to find it. Dennis Razumov. I guess he gets into the back of Sergio in the turn right here. That really upsets the car. Right there. And Sergio goes down onto the apron as Sean Ambrose just barely slips by. But when Sergio comes back up onto the track, there's Fosto right there. Fosto with nowhere to go gets right into Sergio. And it looks like Robert Earling going to get a piece of that too. So we're going to have 3 cars that are going to get tore up pretty bad right there, folks. And Fosto gets a lot of air underneath that car. And he has got a ton of damage on that car now. That car is tore up. Okay, back up to our leader. Looks like Dennis Sherp will be our leader. As they all come off of pit road, he's going to be our leader. Well, I guess he did not pit. Excuse me. He did not pit. Well, Marcus Hagman will be second after they come off of pit road. Vitt Solomon third. Josh Drinkwater fourth. Rachel Whiteford fifth. Javi will be scored as sixth. Matthew Dalton seventh. Linus Brostam eighth. Thomas Corney in ninth. And Aaron Gearing will be back in 10th place. So let's see if Dennis does come to pit road, though. They're closing down on the end of this race, so he may want to come down and top off that fuel tank and possibly make it the rest of the way. I can't imagine if he would stay out here knowing everybody else has got enough fuel to make it. Yeah, it looks like Dennis may be heading for pit road here. That's going to put Marcus Hagman back in command of this race. All right, folks, lights are off on the pace car. We're going back green next time. Vitt Solomon starting on the outside row of Marcus Hagman here. Let's see what happens on this restart. They're double wide all the way back. We've still got a few guys on pit road. Looks like Dennis Rosimov out of the race. Robert Erling, Bosto, Sergio, Andy, Oakley, and Hugo all on pit road trying to get damage fixed up. Oh, Erling may have taken his car behind pit road. As we're ready to get going racing here, folks. Pace car heads for pit road. Marcus Hagman ready to go here. And he's on the loud pedal as we get a green flag here at Talladega, taking lap 74. Looking back on second place, Josh Drinkwater, keeping that right on the bumper of Marcus Hagman. Drinkwater to the outside, leaving Hagman out to dry. Nobody helping him. Drinkwater leads that lap. Him and his partner right there, Matthew Dalton, drop it down to the inside line. That leaves Vitt Solomon up on the high side, but boy, they're trying to get down there, and it looks like they finally make it. But it's a tight fit in there as Hagman not giving him much room to get in there. Stays right in the door. Oh, they almost get together. Hagman has to check up. Getting exciting now. These guys know that the race is coming down to an end here, folks. Hagman falls back to third place now after leading 16 laps. This is good that it got the whole field caught back up here. Bronislav, actually the last one on the lead lap right now in 18th place. Falls in behind the lap car. No, that is not a lap car. That was for position. Martin Kappel. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, good save, though. That would be the number 83 of Aaron Gearing getting into the outside wall. Green flag is still in the air, but he has got a lot of damage, folks. I don't know if we can go back and see what happened here. Let's take a ride along here and see. It looks like we'll go back a little further. Let's see what happens to Aaron Gearing. Coming out of turn 4 right here. Oh, he gets a little bump there from the number 10. I believe that was, no, I'm sorry, number 70. The number 70 of William Perry. And that sets Aaron Gearing in motion here. And I'm not sure if that's recoverable or not, but he gets back into William Perry, goes to the outside, gets hit by the number 61, up into the outside wall. Lots of damage on that car. Boy, what a job he did of saving it, though. But green flag stays going. And right now, Josh Drinkwater setting the pace here, folks. Matthew Dalton, his partner, second place. And look who's in third. Our lady racer here, Rachel Whiteford, running in the third place. Right ahead of Linus and Vit Solomon. Marcus Hagman now goes back to sixth place. Thomas Corney in seventh. Eduardo, eighth. Sean Ambrose, ninth. William Perry still in it in the 10th place. Dennis Sherp. Dennis led the most laps so far. 18 laps he's led earlier, but right now he's back here 11th place. Not sure what he's going to do about getting back up to the front, but now he's catching up to him. Him and William Perry catch up to the back of Sean Ambrose. Eduardo, 8th place. Hanging right in there. Down to about 16 cars on the lead lap. Martin Capel back here all by himself. We do have some cars out there, though. Peter Jensen running all by himself off the pace, a lap down. And John Holm back out on the track. 20th place, trying to pick up a couple more spots. He will, yeah, he did pick up one more there as he gets by Aaron Gearing. He'll have to go one more lap to get by Aaron Maspero. Matthew Dalton and his teammate getting out there to get a little air in that radiator to keep it cool. Rachel Whiteford, third place. Michael Blome up to 7th. We seen him. He was way off of the pace earlier, and he's got himself into race contention now, folks. The high side seems to be working. These guys are reeling these guys up in the lead in as Josh Drinkwater now has taken over the lead for the most laps led today with 20 coming to 21. Oh, that's highly possible, Guy. We might see it. She could be just riding right now. Running in the third spot. So, man, I'm telling you, she's doing a heck of a job. Thomas Corney in fourth. back here with Javi running in 16th. Now you get shuffled to the back. And he, I think he did have a little bit of damage on him from earlier, but he seems to be okay for now. Riding along with him, looking at this pack of cars going around here, being the last one on that lead lap, trying to figure out what he's got to do to get up there in the front. What's he got to do to get at the victory lane today as we're coming around here to complete lap number 85, starting lap 86. So not many laps to go here, folks. A little wiggly for these guys. Lewis Dennis, 15th. Bronislav, 14th. Sean Ambrose hanging on to the 13th spot. Eduardo, 12th. William Perry in 11th. Dennis Sherp, 10th. Marcus Hagman in 9th. I'm just taking them as it's saying here, folks. Vit Solomon, 8th place. Linus Brostrom, 7th. Martin Capel in 6th. Rachel Whiteford in 5th. Michael Blome, 4th. Thomas Corney in 3rd. Josh Drinkwater back to 2nd. Oh, now he goes to 3rd. Thomas Corney goes into 2nd, and Matthew Dalton leading for the first time today. That makes lap number 2 he's led, folks. That's pretty awesome. He gets up there and leads a lap. Awesome. Working together there with Josh Drinkwater. Good racing by these ladies and gentlemen. I got to say, ladies. Rachel Whiteford, a lady driver out there. So it is, ladies and gentlemen. Lady and gentlemen. And folks, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. We appreciate all you folks that tune in here at MaxSpeedTV. Actually, every night we do appreciate that. But especially here for the European Stock Car Championship, this is pretty awesome to have this many viewers in here. We love it. And hopefully you're enjoying the show. It looks like the internet problem has kind of temporarily solved itself, whatever the issue's been lately here the last couple days. But it seems to be settled out now. But just to let you know, Guy, I've dropped 16,899 frames. That's in an hour and a half. 16,899 frames I've dropped. That's crazy. Probably the first part of this video will look like crap, but the rest of it will look pretty good. Sherp back in 11th. Had led 18 laps earlier. Josh Drinkwater back to 3rd. He led 22 laps. Make that 4th. Matthew Dalton led 4 laps. Now Thomas Corney up on the high side looking to capture this lead. Got a pretty good run here. Let's see if he can cross the line here and get a point for leading a lap. Well, he's got a great run there working with Michael Blome, and both of them about to come down the hill in front of Martin Capel. And it looks like they did it. Brought it right down the hill. Oh, no, Martin Capel's up on the high side. Excuse me. That would be Matthew Dalton. But Michael Blome takes over the lead. Taking a look here, Michael come from 18th place, and here he is, our leader. That's pretty awesome. Dalton in second. They pass up the number 43 there of Peter Jensen. Peter running in the 17th place, 3 laps down to the leader right now, folks. You see his speed there, 190 mile an hour. Let's check out the leader, 201. So they're going about 10 miles an hour faster than Peter Jensen was, just in the draft. Okay, folks, not too many laps to go here. We're coming up on 20 to go in just another lap. Or 2 laps, excuse me. Another 2 laps. We'll be at 20 to go. And this has been some great racing up in the front here. Everybody jockeying for position here. They know the laps are winding down. Javi kind of losing the draft back here. Peter Jensen. Last one in that front group, though, Bronislav Robanek in 15th. He's trying to figure out what he's got to do to get to the front. As Blom continues the lead. Matthew Dalton in second. Josh Drinkwater, which has led to most laps today so far. 22 laps he's led, back in third. Rachel Whiteford in fourth. Linus back here, fifth place. Martin Capel in the number 92 on the high side, looking for somebody to help him. Sean Ambrose working up there with him now. Those two could get something to work up there. If they could just get 3 or 4 guys to duck up there and help them. And we are at 20 to go here, folks. Linus back to 7th. It said these guys are shuffling around here a lot. Guys and gals, I should say. William Perry back in 10th. 19 to go. Coming to 18 to go this time. Marcus Hagman getting shuffled back to 12th. Was up there and led 16 laps today. Dennis Sherp right behind him led 18. These guys are trying to figure out what they got to do to get to the front. They could start working together. Looks like they pull out, go to the high side. Bit Solomon in 11th place on the low line. In the pack. This is one of the best races I've seen in a while here, folks, at a super speedway. This is really awesome, tight racing here. anybody could win this right now with Martin Capel in the lead. Sean Ambrose second. This is awesome racing right here. Sherp riding along with Dennis Sherp. Everybody getting a little dancy and a little antsy as they come up on lap traffic here, folks. Looks like Aaron Gearing back out, and he has got a whole mirror full of the race leaders coming by. And they're about 20 mile an hour faster than he is. He is trying, but boy, it's just so hard out there with all that damage to stay up there. He comes up with John Holm. John now in 18th place. Got a lot of Marcus Hagman fans. Well, let me find him here. I'm trying to find him. Where the heck is he? There he is. Running back at the tail end of that group now. But that doesn't mean it's over. Like I said, these guys have been shuffling around so much that it's anybody's race. Oh, we got one almost into the wall there, but good save. That was William Perry. Got kind of shuffled to the outside there a little bit. Now he's going to go back to the tail end of the lap. Or the cars, I should say. Tail end of the line. Drink water. Still has led to most laps, but he's back in 10th place. What does he have planned up? Kind of boxed in here right now. Nobody to take that high side and try to do something. But Sean Ambrose for the lead, folks. Sean Ambrose in the lead as he gets around Martin Capel. Sean Ambrose has not led a lap yet today, and here he is in the lead, coming to the stripe. He is going to lead this lap. Congrats to Sean Ambrose for leading the lap. Good job, Sean. Get some good racers here, folks. Good racers. Dennis Sherp trying to get something going on that high side again. Has got Rachel Whiteford with him. Rachel ducking out to get a little air in that radiator, and we'll see if she can get up there and maybe help Dennis get to the front. They're working at it. They're working at it. 13 to go, coming to 12 to go this time, folks. 12 more circuits around here. Fuel and tire, no need for that. No need for more pit stops. They're going to make it here the rest of the way. Michael Blome gets shuffled back to 6th place. He was up there and led 6 laps earlier. Fitz Solomon 7th. And they're starting to go 3 wide now, folks. 3 wide's not out of the question. We might even see some 4 wide. Rachel looks to the outside, trying to get some air. Pulls out, hoping somebody would go with her. Nobody wants to go. She ducks back in behind Dennis Sherp. These guys and gals know that high side's the line you got to be to make a pass. Everybody trying to, I would not want to be Sean Ambrose right now because you're a sitting duck up there. Dennis Sherp way up high. what's happening here. Looks like he is going to try to come down in behind Rachel, but Vitt Solomon was there and didn't let him in. Now Rachel goes up high, tries to pick up Dennis Sherp. As they're attacking 3 wide here, folks. Oh, a little bump in there. Rachel gets a little squirrely, comes back down the hill. But Vitt Solomon takes over 4th spot, the point on that high side. Ten laps to go. Ambrose in the lead. Martin Capel in 2nd. Riding right behind him, Bronislav down on the low line. Battling it up with Vitt Solomon. Vitt up on the high side trying to get a run, hoping his partner there, Matthew Dalton, would get up there and push him. Matthew actually working with, who is that? Rachel right now. Rachel, yeah. His other partner, Aaron Gearing, is out of the race. Some guys have all taken it behind the wall. Done for the day. You still have 16 drivers, all nose to tail here, folks. Avi, last one in line, trying to hang on to the back bumper of William Perry. And Williams trying to hang on to the draft of Lewis Dennis, which is the last one up here in this group. Ambrose battling side by side with Vitt Solomon right now. Vitt trying to get up there and wants to win this really bad, knowing that high line's where you got to be to complete that pass. Working with Matthew Dalton on that high side. They come up on the lap car there, the number 47, which is John Holm, is 5 laps down. And he gives them all the room they need as they're 3 wide. Look at this, folks, almost 4 wide. I think you're right, Rush. Somebody's going to run out of talent. When they start getting that 4 wide stuff, somebody is going to run out of talent. Michael Blome in it. Down on the apron, back up on. Man, you don't want to do that right in the tri-oval. Woo, that gets awful hairy down there. Sean Ambrose loving every second of this being up in the lead. 6 more laps. What's he going to have to do to hold these guys off? Bronislav on the high side. He is clear, but does not. Well, now he decides to come down in front of Sean Ambrose. Sean was really squirrely right there. Not sure. Boy, that really upset the air around Sean's car. And here comes Vitt Solomon to the high side. He wants to get up in front of Bronislav. 5 laps to go here, folks. Three wide. Matthew Dalton to the lead. They stuck Vitt Solomon down through the middle right there, and he gets into the wall, gets into. Oh, that's going to bring a caution out. This is probably going to end it, folks. this is probably going to end it, but Vit Solomon, let's go back and take a look at this because I think he got a little wiggly right there. They were 3 wide in the turn, and it looks like Rachel went up on the high side of him. Not sure exactly what happened there, but we'll see here in just a minute. Vit riding that white line. And it looks like Rachel come down into him just a little. We can go back and look at that one more time. Looks like Rachel kind of drifted down the hill here. You'll see in just a minute. And just enough, probably a little net coating involved in that as well. But she kind of come down off of the top of the hill and down into the side of it. And that's going to ruin both of their days too after such a good race, a long green flag run. Oh, that's so upsetting for these two right here. That was just terrible for them. All right, so let's get back up here to the leader as he's bringing them around. Matthew Dalton, I don't think we're going to get back green here, folks, but we might. We could have a one-lap shootout depending on how quickly they get caught up here. We'll have to wait and see. Looking at the race summary, this is caution number 3. That's awesome racing right there. Talladega Super Speedway racing at its finest, folks. I'm telling you, that was just awesome. Three laps to go, and I think we're going to have a one-lap shootout here, folks. Like Dennis Sherp, a lot of smoke coming out of Sherp's car. Trying to make it to the end here. Can he make it without the engine letting go? So we're looking like Matthew Dalton first, Bronislav second, Sean Ambrose third, Linus Brostrom in fourth, Martin Kappel in fifth, Michael Blome sixth, Dennis Corney in seventh, Josh Drinkwater eighth. Josh will capture the most laps led today, 22 laps. Dennis Sherp in ninth, and Marcus Hagman 10th. And we're hoping Dennis can make it the rest of the way without that engine letting go. They're coming to 2 to go. Can he make it 2 more laps, folks? And light's still on the pace car, so I don't think we're going to get back to green. Nope, that'll be the race right there. It's going to end just that way. If we would have got the 1 to go right there, then they would have had 1 lap to finish this race. But as it sets right now, that's going to be the end of the race. So it's a shame that it finishes under caution, but that's racing for you. You just never know what's going to happen. Super Speedway racing here at the European Stock Car Championship. Man, this has been a great race here for these guys. A welcome back race for them. They've been on a short hiatus there for about the last 3 or 4 weeks. All right, one more lap, folks. We'll get a chance to get down there and talk to the winners here at the end of the race. Last lap, that's it, folks. Ooh, he's blinking a little bit here. Hopefully he doesn't blink out and it blows the race for him. That would be terrible. Well, I'm going to see if I can find some of these guys and start dragging them down here to the booth with me. If they're all in TeamSpeak, I'm not sure if they are or not. Matthew. Oh, there he is. Let's see if I can get him down here. Matthew Dalton, you got a copy? We're in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, roger that.
Well, I'm kind of waiting for you to come across the start-finish line here before I officially congratulate you. But tell me about how you got that lead away from Sean Ambrose and company up there.
I got to be honest, the last 20 laps we were trying to run and manage fuel because we were really, really, really tight. I think I had maybe 0.1 of a lap fuel left going to the finish. So we were trying to manage the fuel. The engine was hot, the oil temperatures were blinking. I was trying to manage all of that, but I had a couple of guys chatting to me and spotting for me in TeamSpeak and things, and we just guessed that we'd get a good run going down the back straight, and gambled on the caution and went for it, and it seemed to pay off. So,
well, congratulations on your win. Well deserved. I'll tell you, you drove your heart out. You were working with, who was that? Aaron Gearing for the long time. And Aaron got that kind of like a bumper hook there. I think it was off of Rachel. But and it was kind of unfortunate for him. But you two teamed up and were really running well. Was that the goal here tonight, you two teaming up?
Well, I know Aaron. I raced with him in some of the UK leagues that we've run previously, so I know him pretty well. I think we were going to look at teaming up with him. We also know a few others as well that we could have worked with. My actual teammate is Aaron Maspero, who unfortunately had some bad luck, didn't quite get up to the front, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, Aaron.
You cut out there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're just trying to keep it in one piece, really, towards the end, and then see what happens.
All right. Well, congrats on your win here. Welcome back, race for European Stock Car Championship, and you bring it to victory lane today. So congratulations, and anybody you want to thank today?
Yeah, just obviously the Apex Racing UK team. Thanks to Alex Simpson and all the sponsors, Computers, Precision Sim Computers, and GT Omega.
All right. Thank you, Matt, and congrats.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
All right, let me see if I can find Bronislav. There he is. Bronislav, you got a copy? We're in TeamSpeak here, brother. Bronislav?
Yeah, I'm in TeamSpeak. Yes, I got a copy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you come home second today, so man, that was one heck of a race, man. I'll tell you what. Tell me about the racing out there today. How hard it was to get a run on that outside to try to get it to victory lane.
I don't know what I could say because first 60 laps or even 70 laps, I was about 12th position, I think, and I didn't expect any good results. But if we got the yellow flag and, I don't know, 90 lap, I think, or something like that. So I returned back in the main pack, and it was absolutely amazing that I can feel my car better and better, and I can moving to up. And it was absolutely crazy for me that basically, I don't know, 15 laps before the end, I was 10 and then 5, and still the car was better and better. So I didn't understand what happened with the car, but yes, this is absolutely amazing result. Great.
Yeah, put the CZO team right back up into the hunt of things here, and welcome back, race at Talladega. What do you think of the super speedway racing?
It's mainly about the passion. I think that you don't have to be want to win the race on the, I don't know, 10 laps or 15 laps. You should wait for your situation and in the right time, and then you try to ride the best and to keep the car on the good condition to the end of the race.
Well, you did a great job. Congrats on second. Anybody you want to thank today, Bronislav?
Actually, as usually, so I have to say thank you all of our teams that we are cooperate, and of course I thank you to Gia and Hugo that still this racing exists, this championship. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bronislav. All right, got to catch up with one more guy here if I can find him. Sean Ambrose. Let me see if I can find him here. I'm trying to. He came in third today, and I really do not see him in TeamSpeak. There he is. Okay, he's up there. Let me grab him and drag him down here. Sean Ambrose, you got a copy?
Man, I sure do, Rudy.
Whoa, man, you were up there and you led 7 laps today, looking good. Man, I'll tell you, you had a lot of people in chat rooting you on, but congrats on third place. Well deserved.
Man, I got to tell you, we're this team here today. What a run for this Iron Maiden Bros Motorsports Chevrolet today, man. I got to tell you, shout out to Iron Maiden. New album came out yesterday, Book of Souls. Getting ready to go on tour in 2016. We can't wait, but what a fun race, man. My knuckles are so sore right now. It's incredible. I'm still trying to get blood back into my chubby little fingers.
I can about imagine. It was very exciting. You hate to see it finish under caution like that, but it was just a great race out there, and it just looked like a little bit of net coding involved in that. So I hope there's no hard feelings between those two drivers. But when I was looking at it there, it looked like some net coding that may have been involved a little bit, and the rest of it was they kind of shuffled around. But 3-wide racing there at the end made it really exciting. It looked like you stayed out of that, and that was a good thing. Kept your car clean today. That's another good thing, and brought it home third. So congrats to you.
Man, Rudy, I thank you so much. I got to tell you, I was really looking forward to my first win here in the European Stock Car Championship, and I was so close today. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make an admission right now. I didn't have enough fuel to finish it, so that yellow flag kind of saved me, Rudy, and I was happy to let those boys get around and try and suck up a little draft and cut a little fuel there.
I'll bet you were. Well, I knew there was going to be some guys out there who were going to be cutting it kind of close, as we heard the winner there, Matthew. He said that he barely had enough. He said if it would have went green, he's not sure if he had enough, but when he crossed the start-finish line, he had 0.1 gallon. So
yeah, and I when we crossed, I think I had a 0.3.
Wow, yeah, it would have been very close. So caution probably saved a lot of people out there today. But that could have played in your favor if it would have stayed green. He may have run out of gas and you may have got the win.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I'm tickled to take third, man. I'm tickled to be on the podium right now. What a great day on this great Labor Day weekend here in the States. Great way to celebrate it here with a podium finish today, man. I'm just tickled, man. I really am. It's a great day.
Yes, sir. Well, congrats to you. Anybody you want to thank?
Well, you know what? I want to thank my team. I'm flying solo out here, but I'm going to thank Hugo today. Hugo Hugo gave me a little bit of help today, and I got to really throw it out to him. I really appreciated Hugo. I'm sorry things didn't work out for you, buddy, but I'll give a shout out to Hugo and again to Iron Maiden. Get out there and get the Book of Souls on iTunes, Spotify. It's out there. Take a listen and come see him on tour in 2016, Rudy.
All right, Sean, thanks for talking with us. And again, congrats on third.
Thanks, buddy. We'll see you next.
All right. Okay, let's get up here to our winner and give the results here. Let's run down through it real quick. Matthew Dalton comes home the winner here today at Talladega in the welcome back race here for the European Stock Car Championship. Bronislav in second. Sean Ambrose finishing third. Linus Brostrom in fourth. Martin Kappel fifth. Michael Blome sixth. Thomas Corney in seventh. Joshua Drinkwater eighth. Dennis Sherp ninth. Marcus Hagman coming home 10th. Eduardo finishing 11th. William Perry 12th. Javi finishing 13th. Peter Jensen 14th. John Holm 15th. Rachel Whiteford finishes 16th. Lewis Dennis 17th. Vitt Solomon 18th. Aaron Gearing 19th. Aaron Maspero in 20th. Fausto finishing 21st, Sergio 22nd, Robert Erling 23rd, Dennis Razumov 24th, Andy Oakley 25th, and Hugo finishing 26th on the field. So again, congrats here to our winner, Matthew Dalton, for the European Stock Car Championship. Thanks for watching here today. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it, and we will see you next time here, in 2 weeks, back here for the European Stock Car Championship. But you can tune in tonight at 10:45 p.m. Eastern Time here in the States and watch the IWCR Truck Series take here to Talladega too. They're going to be turning 80 laps. 80 laps here tonight. So tune in tonight, folks, and watch us here. So thanks for tuning in. And until then, folks, stay safe and have a good night.